What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
I'm about to piss off a lot of people in 60 seconds. Let's go. Coaches, if you have to consistently force your clients to stay in a 6-month, a 9-month, a 1-year contract, that says something about your program, and it's not a very good thing. Being an IFBB Pro coaching lifestyle clients does not give you the fucking right to put your lifestyle clients on a prep diet, you idiot. Coaches who force their clients onto a supplement line worth hundreds of dollars, you're fucking trash. Coaches who train their clients one-on-one personally and don't teach them to walk away from the program not needing them anymore as a coach, trash. Stop feeding their clients well under their BMR, you piece of shit. Stop forcing your clients on a stupid-ass fad diet, you piece of shit. Stop making your one-on-one coaching programs a one-size-fits-all for a quick buck. If you're a coach and you don't answer your client for days, what the fuck are you doing? Some male trainers need to stop prohibiting their women clients from doing certain exercises because it's dangerous for them as a woman.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
What is something that you will get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
I'm about to get a lot of hate for this. Just because you have a complaint about something that you paid for that you are then dissatisfied with does not make you a Karen automatically. And for that matter, I think we throw around Karen way too much and it's becoming pretty annoying and overused. And I already know that I'm gonna get a lot of comments on here like,
Okay, Karen.
but I'm not defending the actual Karens that make a unbelievable scene over the smallest shit, or the ones that are repeat offenders or repeat Karens. What I am saying is if we pay our hard-earned money for something and it does not meet the standards that it should, then we have every right to complain about that. And although criticism can be annoying and hurtful, it is an essential component to progression and making things better. And demonizing someone and calling them names for speaking up when they feel something isn't right is not okay.
Kids should not be on TikTok. Before you guys freak out, I'm not saying that teenagers shouldn't be able to express themselves on here. I'm talking about like literal children, like 10 below. The age restriction is there for a reason. And no, I'm not gonna act as if we didn't all lie about our age when we first got Facebook. But I am saying that like parents should be more responsible when letting their children handle their phones or iPads. And no matter what you say, oh, this started as Musically, it's a kids app. It's not a kids app anymore, okay? Let's be honest. This app is used for so many things. And I'm not just saying kids shouldn't be here because of explicit content. They're too young to discern certain things. They could be heavily influenced by misogynistic men or white feminism. So like, help them not go down that line.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
People need to stop having children. The world is overpopulated and it is adding to our climate crisis. There are plenty of children in this world who need to be adopted. Genetics doesn't make a child your child. But we seriously need to stop having children. It's usually about 385,000 babies born a day, and about only 150,000 people are dying a day. That is a good sign of overpopulation. We need to stop having children. Or we at least need to stop having more than like a few. You don't need 5 children. We don't need to populate the earth. The earth is dying. We need to seriously stop having children.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
I am from Houston, Texas. I am a country, southern-esque woman, I guess you would say. And I did not give a shit what the Dixie Chicks said. I still liked them. I don't fucking care. I ain't ready to make nice. I ain't ready to back down. 'Cause I'm mad as hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. Fuckers.
A lot of what I learned as a Christian doesn't make logical sense. Disclaimer, Christianity might be valuable to people. I don't hate on your religion whatsoever. I think Christians are good people. I'm just telling you the things that I have learned and have been taught don't make a lot of sense. Let's start with one thing. This premise that people who do things that were not taught in the church, for example, let's say you live with your boyfriend or girlfriend before you're married. Christians have told me that I just want to live in sin, that I'm rejecting Christianity because I want to do what's in my sinful nature. I'm pretty sure the only person that you heard that from was your pastor. If people really thought by choosing to live in sin that they would suffer eternal torment, I promise you they would make the sacrifice to wait until marriage. This idea that people are choosing to live in sin and reject Christianity doesn't make sense, because Christianity is the belief in Jesus rising from the dead, and nobody can choose to believe anything. People are either convinced or they're not convinced. So when you have a conversation with a non-believer and you say that you are just going with your sinful instincts, that has nothing to do with the fact that they believe that Jesus was resurrected or not. So you're kind of skipping over the core of their belief. So that leads me to my other point that doesn't make any sense with Christianity. That you choose to be a Christian. The only way you can really be a Christian is if you are convinced that Jesus died and resurrected for your sins. And so whenever I was at church and I would see altar calls where it's like these people are coming to Jesus, the only real explanation for that is that in that moment, they became convinced that that was correct. And now they're now just displaying that they had this epiphany, that they now believe. If somebody does not believe in the resurrection, they are trying to figure out if it's correct or not. And I'm sorry, for most people who are not Christian, they've probably done more searching than Christians. Take me, for example.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out?
You complain that a crappy Netflix show gets picked up for another season, but then you watch it to either make fun of it because it's a guilty pleasure or any other reason, you're still part of the problem. Also, just because a show makes you have a very visceral emotional reaction to it does not mean it's good or well made by any means. A lot of times scenes like that are only put in for shock value. 13 Reasons make me cry, yes. That doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it again. If anything, I'll tell people that it's horrible, damaging, and do the exact opposite.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
What's hidden behind me causes cancer.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Mexican indigenous people, myself being one of those people, will never be free until indigenous Mexican reconnecting men deconstruct misogyny that is rooted in colonization. Non-black Mexican indigenous people deconstruct their anti-blackness caused by their colonization. We stop calling ourselves both indigenous and Catholic. And as long as we have people saying shit like, well, I'm thankful for what the Spaniards did, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be here today. We would still be eating berries in the wilderness. Fuck you. You're holding us back.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Don't take or trust someone's advice just because they have a lot of followers on TikTok. Regardless of the context of the advice, make sure that whoever's giving this advice is even qualified to do so. That's all.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
It's not pronounced Primark, it's pronounced Primark. The first Primark ever to open was in Belfast, so we should know what it's called. All the English people are just wrong.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think a lot of cis gay men that use they them pronouns to seem interesting and oppressed, and that they're only using they them pronouns so that they can feel like they have authority over the conversation amongst other queer people. Because the Chads, Joshes, and Jakes feel like they don't have enough of a story to be able to participate in important conversations that are happening within the Black and brown communities. And I think they know, or they're finally realizing, that there's a hierarchy in the gay community that has been putting them on the top. But now that we're changing those conversations, they feel that hierarchy switching around. And they use all of that to be relevant and interesting so that they don't have to rely on their personalities. And evidently they're just mad because now the conversation's not being centered on them and their struggles, or lack thereof. And that's my thought on white supremacy in the gay community. Thank you.